Alrighty, here we go then. 3, 2, 1, go. Hi everybody! Alright, so this is Super Mario Odyssey. The thing I guess I'll start off with is that this game with pad is very tricky. It's a lot trickier and a lot different to what you'd expect to see from a regular Odyssey run. So the routes that you're used to, all of the progression that you've seen over the last couple of years, you can throw all of that out the window. Because basically what I have to do is I have to play this game using the simplest strats possible, and I just have to try and keep control of Mario as much as I can. So let's do this. Now, the first thing and the major difference between, oh my goodness, between using a controller and using the Dancepads is that I have no gyro controls. Which means that when I'm rolling around like this, I can't shake to roll faster. I can't shake the controller to make Cappy home in on enemies. Oh my goodness. And I'm at the complete whim of the camera, which means when the camera starts, you know, rotating around and stuff like that, I have to adapt to that on the fly. Because Mario unfortunately moves relative to the camera, and I only have 8 directional movement. There's no analog controls, there's nothing like that. But hey, it's good to see everybody here. Hope you're all having a great weekend. And shout outs to Lord Mouse for the that GTA run. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to see the end of it because I had to set up. But good on you guys in chat for just absolutely destroying that run. Both you guys in chat and just in general. Alright. Oopsie. Oh my god, I'm ruining everything. Okay, so like I mentioned a little moment ago, with Mario's movement relative to the camera, sometimes you get locked into certain angles that just make the actual navigation of an area really tricky. And so you might find me just like walking around instead of rolling or jumping or doing anything. And it's just because it's faster or easier to do that than try to control Mario in the circumstances that we've got him in. Okay. And welcome everybody coming across from my stream. Yeah, usually we stream to a private server, but because I'm in Australia, people have to capture my stream because it's the only way to get me across the world in a reasonable enough time. So anyway, that is the first split of Mario Odyssey. Our run has officially begun. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. There's a lot of cutscene skips that I have to do every time I enter a world, so there's a lot of downtime. Okay, we're gonna try to double jump, cat bounce, roll, get this chomp. Wow, I can't believe I missed him. Okay, let's try that again. People that have been watching this run for the last week know that I've never done that before, so this is going to be amazing. Now every enemy in this game that you capture has 2 abilities. The first one is done by pressing Y. So you know that's normally something like dashing or pecking or throwing something. But then the second ability is usually done by shaking the Joy-Cons, or, you know, shaking the Pro Controller. And, I can't do that. So that means doing fancy things like, trying to move faster, trying to do spin attacks. I don't know what this dude's secondary ability is, actually. Oh, yeah. So in this case, with the TRex, I can't even attack. But thankfully, I don't need to attack. Okay, can we get the skip? We got the skip up to the brutal fight. Fantastic. I was actually so surprised by that, I forgot to do the rest of it. Alright, now all I do is stand here, face left, and when she throws, I jump, capture. So yeah, if I were to shake the Joy-Cons, I would be able to dash away faster, but I can't. So this is a very basic fight by comparison. Ow! How dare you! Let's try that again. Dang, dude, pimp slap. Unbelievable. Alright, and we never see her again. Good stuff. You're going to see me stepping forward here and pressing a button on this controller. This is just to advance my splits so that I can see what to do next. Because fun fact, this is the first time doing this run in about 2 years, and I've only been derusting for about a week and a half. So this run is going to be a spectacular mess. Some things are going to be great, everything else is going to be awful. But that's how we do it. So we're going to skip all this text, we're going to hold up left, do a long jump, then a triple jump, into a cab throw, into a bonk, amazing, and then I'm going to get hit by a chomp. All part of the plan, dude. Okay. And then I'm also trying to navigate where I can't see because of the camera. This game, unlike the other Mario games, tends to contradict itself a lot. With the other Mario games, the camera always adjusts itself. Whereas in this game, sometimes the camera chooses not to. So like sometimes it'll center behind you and make everything perfectly fine, but then other times it'll just say, no, you have complete control over the camera. And so, depending on where I mess up, it could really slow me down. Alright, so now we're heading to the Sand Kingdom. Every time we move to a new location, we have 5 cutscenes that we have to skip. First is entering the hat. The second is flying up from the hat into space. Then we have to listen to this dialogue. Then we have to skip it flying through space. Then we have to skip it landing. Well, actually, we have to skip the overview. Then we have to watch it land. And then we have to skip the overview again. Every single time. Alright, now let's not bonk on anything. Okay. So crawl in here. Next, we're going to be getting the moon that's in the pipe on top of the roof. Fantastic. If you ground pound directly over a pipe, you shoot into it immediately, which is a tiny bit faster than just jumping on it and holding down. But unfortunately for me, I took too many attempts to actually ground pound onto it. Hi, Lexi. Whoop. Okay, so we're going to go for a bit of a safe strat here, which is to crouch, wait for the bird's shadow to come along, and throw. So there's technically a second place that... Wow. There's technically a second place that you can get the bird, which is right at the end of the Sand Kingdom. But if I miss it, then it means having to wait probably minutes. So I go for the safe strat, just for the consistency. Wait for the halves to appear and then throw. And away we go. Now I think one of the most interesting but also frustrating tech in this game is that in order to dive, you have to ground pound and then throw your hat as you're ground pounding. So if you jump and throw your hat, obviously Mario just throws his hat. If you jump, ground pound and throw your hat, then he dives. And so for speedrunners, they'll press both buttons at the same time, and so the dive looks pretty seamless. But for me, I have to move one foot from ground pound to dive. And so you get these like slow looking dives, and it's really strange. Everything kind of comes to a crawl. So I want to minimize the amount of dives I actually do where possible, because they slow me down a lot. Okay. But thankfully this area kind of displays itself. Is that true, Boix? Are we $31 away from $420.69? Can we make history during this run? Alright.
We might not make history during the run, but we might make more money for the charity, so if you've got, you know, a minute or so.
You know what, that's fair enough. And also, I forgot I had a voice in my head. That scared me. Happy Halloween, everybody. Yeah, absolutely, go ahead.
Because we got two donations, which I assume are from your community. So we've got $10 from Anrosat donating $10 with free ghost emojis. So I'm assuming that's original in your chat.
Well,
so thank you for that. And we've also got $10 from Mr. Mini Stefan saying, "Good luck, Jace. Love you, peeking love."
Aw, that's sweet. Thank you, Stefan. You're sweet.
$20 more for the charity, and that brings us, we're only less than $11 away from the $400 mark, so keep them coming, everyone.
Thank you very much. Alright, so we just did a bit of Sphinx trivia, and now we're going to roll over to this taxi that is stuck in the sand. But we don't actually care about that, we just want its goods. Which is that moon in the sand. And now we're going to make use of the quick warping in this game, where every time you get a checkpoint flag, you can go to the... Excuse me? Oh, my controller's busted. Sorry, hang on. Okay. Oh no! My controller, stop it! Sometimes the sticks lock. Stop it! Are we good? Have you stopped? Thank you. Okay. But with that, we can quick warp back to our checkpoints. Blind throw, nice. And it lets us navigate around the map a little easier. Dang it. Let's try again. Now, I also have a couple of other buttons that are in front of me on my actual DDR machine here as well. Those are mostly my camera controls. So you'll see me doing it for rotating the camera left, right, up and down. And centering the camera behind Mario, as well as pausing and opening up the map screen. So technically, although this is Dancepad %, I'm playing the whole game using Dancepads. But the whole DDR machine itself is actually included in this package. So there's the bird that I could have got. But as you see, if I was just a tiny bit slow, I would have missed it. Alrighty. It happened? What happened?
You've got 30 seconds, Another?
I'm sorry?
You got another 30 seconds, cause I can tell you what happened.
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
So, we've got a $31 donation from Lord Mo5, from the marathon organizers ourselves here, saying, haha, funny number, because we're now at... I'm not even gonna read the number, you guys can see the number.
Thank you,
Very
Lord
funny,
Mo5.
Lord Mo, very funny. But thank you, thank you.
Oh, you guys are funny. Thank you very much. Alright, so once again, we skip the 2 cutscenes. And then we skip 2 more cutscenes. And then we skip 1 more cutscene. There we go. Alright. So the Lake Kingdom is a very short kingdom, which is great because most of it is water. And it's also extra great because it's kind of hard to navigate. The camera doesn't do me a lot of favors here. Mario, thank you. Okay, there we are. Like, you can see in some cases the camera is auto-rotating, but then in other cases it doesn't. And so trying to account for that is tricky sometimes. Come here, fish. So I center the camera behind me when the fish comes out, so we can swim forward straight toward Dory, who has a moon on their back. Okay, next up, we swim down into this and rotate the camera behind us, so that way we can go directly toward the moon. Alright, now finally, the part that I always mess up. Damn. What I have to do from here is jump out of the fish to get onto this wall. There we go. And then ignore all those Goombas. And I guess we're not getting the checkpoint, so I'll do my best not to mess this up. Okay. So when he goes back into his hat, and when he takes his hat off, that's when you jump on him. That was a good fight. And that's literally it for the Lake Kingdom. Nothing else after that. So from here we're going to be heading off to the Wooded Kingdom, but before I do that I have to jump left and then throw my hat up left. I have to remember all of these movements because otherwise bad things happen. Damn! No, it's ruined. Okay. I did the throw too late, so I was too low for the globe. But yeah, I don't know how much advantage other runners take of the homing mechanic when you shake, but not having that shake mechanic makes this really hard to aim at everything. I have to make sure Mario is facing in the direction that I want to throw, and I need to make sure that whatever I'm aiming at is directly in line with the cap's trajectory. Okay, skip cutscene number 1. Skip cutscene number 2. Talk to Cappy about how to do things. Spin throw, never heard of it. Cutscene number 3. 4 and... lucky number 5. Alright, now I have to get this rabbit. I have to ground pound just right to throw Cappy in its path. I messed up. I can't hit it normally. So I have to chase it around and then let it run into Cappy. And then I cut it off when it's slower. Okay, that camera change there just made it really hard to tell if I was going to pick up the rock. And now I'm just having a lot of trouble picking up the rock. There we go. Easiest way to break a moon rock is to bash it against another rock. For some reason, just constantly hitting it takes ages, but just bashing it into another rock with the same force doesn't take long at all. Now, in the spirit of the marathon, like this robot just said, spend money. Okay, am I gonna bonk on this waterfall? I've got Discord noises going on in my ears. I'm sure you guys can hear it too. I'm assuming that's just our call cutting out. Oh, alright, we're up. I don't have streamer mode on? Yeah, I do. I can see the big purple banner over the top of my screen right now. That was you swapping accounts? Dang. Exposed. Okay, so we're in the Wooded Kingdom. It's a nice place, but it's actually one of my least favorite places. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of it. Oopsie doodle, I forgot to throw my hat first. So another thing I didn't mention is that I have to throw my hat sometimes to change my aim. Okay. No, let me up. Thank you. Okay. But I mean, this stage is okay. It's mostly when I get to here. Here onwards, I kind of struggle a bit. Because the angles are strange. Everything's strange. Up we go. But now we have this stretchy boy. And he's pretty much the main gimmick of this stage. He has really long legs that lets you get out of reach coins and other objects, push up platforms, break through rocks. His only downfall is that he moves very slowly, so we don't want to use him where we don't have to. Get the safety checkpoint. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now every time you get one of those moons that has a different cutscene, it unfortunately plays another cutscene, which you then have to skip. I face right and center the camera behind Mario. I turn the corner, face right, center the camera behind Mario. Because the game doesn't want to do it. It's a very lazy game. Okay. Thank you everybody for coming out as well. I appreciate you all being here. It's always nice seeing some familiar faces, so that at least I know it's not just strangers laughing at me. Okay, ground pound to get up. Okay. Alright, we're in. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Everything bad is happening. There we go. Now with shake mechanics, you can stretch your legs longer and actually get all the way up to the top here. But I can't do that, so I have to wait for this cycle. You're going to see a lot of that. There's a lot of things where, you know, certain button combinations make things impossible, or shake mechanics make things impossible. Will I do the nut jump in Bowser's Kingdom? I don't believe so. Oops. Okay. Oops, that's right, we throw the hat at him and get hit because it's more classy. Alright, so this guy's very straightforward. When he comes out of his hat, you throw your hat at him. When his hat flies at you, you jump on it. Rinse and repeat. Out of hat, throw hat, jump on it. That's the Wooded Kingdom soundtrack. Sorry, go.
We got a moment?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we've got a $20.43 anonymous donation saying, I ruined the number for charity.
Thank you, Anonymous. That means we have to go
Half
toward...
the chat is gonna... I feel like chat's gonna be divided on that.
I don't know, I feel like it's good motivation to get to... What was it, the $694.20?
Maybe, but I mean, it's like $200, but you know...
Could you imagine if we got both numbers in the same game?
I feel like the way your community has been giving it already, that might happen.
Good luck, everybody. I believe in you. Okay, so we're done with the Wooded Kingdom. And so now we're going to make our way over to the Metro Kingdom. All the way over there. That's a long trip. Hope nothing happens on the way. Skip cutscene 1. Skip cutscene 2. Talk to Cappy. Cappy's all about that knowledge. My goodness, what was that? Another cutscene? Wait a minute, what just happened? This is the wrong area. Okay, so basically Bowser attacked our our Happy Hat. So now we have to fight him on this cloud thing. Now if you go up the ramp and have Bowser's hat home in to you, then he doesn't jump away. So that's what I'm aiming to do here. I want to have 3 cycles where I can just hit Bowser's hat, grab it with my hat, run up the ramp, catch it, and then before he jumps away, start pummeling him. So that's 2. One, 2, 3. Okay, good. Good. That's a good spot. He almost jumped away though. 1. Okay. So you can't skip this cutscene until it changes scene here. Oh wait, that was it. Yeah, okay. Good fight. Now we're in the Lost Kingdom. And this is where my runs go to die. So anyone that's not familiar with the Lost Kingdom, you have to do this a very certain way, because if you don't, you lose absolute minutes. So instead of following the regular path, I have to climb this tree. I have to line up the camera. I have to get on this branch. We have to do a triple jump. Is that gonna make it though? Oof! Nope. Let's try it again. Dang. Okay, so let's try this again. Get the camera angle. Get onto the leaf. Okay. As you saw, I just held down, but Mario decided he wanted to run to the right. So let's just hope for the best here. Yay, Discord! Alright, we're up. Oopsie, wrong place. Okay, once again, another camera angle rotation because I need to go along this narrow platform. Okay. Now this is one of the only spins I do. Damn it. Where I have to rotate the entire D-pad pretty much. Okay. And then get those. There we go. Spinning is hard, dude. Spinning is very hard. Then we do a faith jump down here. Mario's now facing a decent way, so we center the camera behind him. Now the absolute most important thing, don't throw your cap at Klepto up here. And also don't hit the ground until you've scared Klepto away. If you hit the ground, or you throw your hat at Klepto, he will steal your hat. And then you have to go through this whole cutscene. Oh good, we made it. Yeah, you have to go through this whole cutscene of like getting your hat back, and it's really annoying. Dang. Okay, so Mr. Grabby here likes to grab your hat and then basically fly into any object that you aim it at. Okay. Shoutouts to hidden blocks. Okay, and then we're just going to ground pound here and go in here because it's marathon safe. Okay. And that's that. Let's get out of Lost Kingdom. Aside from the death at the very start, that went pretty well. But I don't know, man. It doesn't really get better from here because we have to fight the Mecha Wiggler. And that's pretty much a twin stick shooter. You have to strafe around. Oops, can't see. Yeah, you have to strafe around with your tank and then aim with the other stick. Now, I've only got one stick mapped to the Dancepads, which means I have to control the front of the machine and the Dancepads at the same time, while also trying to shoot at my target. And I can assure you, it ain't pretty. Alright, here we go. There's our target. Okay. Sometimes I want to do regular jumps coming out of rolls, but it will still do long jumps. It's kind of finicky. Okay, so here we go. Throw hat, jump. Such an annoying jump, dudes. Okay, we're up. I'll take a second try. Okay, awesome. Huh? Damn. It's fine, we can salvage it. So ideally what I wanted to do was get back to the top and then jump across the gap. But I bonked again because bonking in this game is absolutely absurd. Okay, there we go. Okay. I wanted a triple jump there, but I accidentally hit the dude. Woo boy! This is going amazingly. So when we bonk, we have to go around. The camera doesn't help, but it's fine. Come on, where is it? There you are. Okay. Now we have to climb the tower. But yeah, you can see why I choose not to run around and roll all over the place. It's just because Mario is so hard to control at the best of times. Thank you, Goomba. Yeah, Mario is so hard to control at the best of times that it's it's just not a good idea. No, they wouldn't make any difference, Lyridon. Like, you'd have more buttons on the floor if you paid for it, I guess. But no, aside from that, it would be the same inputs going into the game. Alright, time for the hell. So, we have to capture this tank. We have to rotate the camera and aim up and start shooting. And I aimed poorly. So now we're going to let the Wiggler do all the work. Thank you. Cool. So we're going to aim to the front right here. And what is it? The back left. Oh, okay. Didn't make it. Alright, good. Please get out of the way. I'm trying to shoot him. Okay, so unfortunately that's another cycle. Okay, that's... when he goes in a circle like that, that's actually really good. Except for when he starts kind of overlapping himself. Hit that. Thank you. Please, no! Alright, we gotta go again. You hate to see it happen, but it happens. But yeah, first person aiming is not the most fun thing. Where are you gonna stop, dude? Where are you gonna stop? Here? Thank you. Got him! Wait, no! Shoot! Okay, we got him. That could have been a lot worse. You know, you're not wrong, George. And Okay, the run gets immensely easier from here on. Okay, so we get the new cutscene. Off you go. Thank you for grabbing the ledge. Thank you for grabbing that ledge. Can you just... Can you... Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for grabbing the ledge. Appreciate it. Mario's sticky, dude. I jumped over that. Alright, once again we get annoying controls. Where I have to use the front of the machine to steer left and right. And then I have to use the up and down arrows to just steer this car. Please. Thank you. No, dude. Okay. Then we center the camera behind Mario so that we have direct access to this. Hold down right, let go. Ah! Alright, fine. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Metro Kingdom is that Mario grabs onto everything. It's so hard to move around. Thank you, taxi. Because I was holding up, it flipped me backwards. Okay, in we go. Okay, so we're going to do slots like we did with Sand Kingdom, but this one's going to be a bit harder because we have to match 4 now. So wait for the heart. There we go. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. These things are great for getting around, but if you mess them up, they cost so much time. Hi, Pauline. Bye, Pauline. Dang, that didn't talk to him. I've always found it tricky to talk to NPCs when talk is the same button as jump. Because like, you have to come to a complete standstill. And that's a lot harder to do when you're using digital inputs to do analog movement. Because like, I'm just pressing the down arrow, but Mario's running at full speed. Yo! Okay, we're done with the Pauline missions. Pauline missions are great because they're easy, but the cutscenes when you collect the moon take ages. As well as the screen transitions from leaving the concert hall. So I definitely don't want to do many of them. Come on, grab it. That's the good stuff. So I can't shake to climb faster here. I have to hold Y. Okay, where's the moon? Ah! Whew, boy. Okay. That's probably the most I've ever overshot it. Now. Oh, did I overshoot again? Nope, we're good. Smashed his laptop though. Okay. I was there for that, Lord Mouse. Man, stop bonking. The thing about having 8 directional movement is that, like, I might just want to do a slight movement away from forward, but Mario is going to fly across the screen. Okay, we'll get the last moon here. And that's all I need for Metro. So let's warp back. And now we're going to the Snow Kingdom. It wasn't a MacBook, he's fine. Fair. Good night, Lord Mao 5. Congrats on your run again. That can't have been easy. So good job for sticking it out. Alright, Snow Kingdom. Skip cutscene number 1. Skip cutscene number 2. Talk to Cappy. What's he going to teach us? Wall jump. Thanks. Okay, and then one more. Now, because visibility is low, I'm pretty much just going to be looking at the compass here. Ow. And I'm going to be heading due north. And ideally, I want to stay out of the water as much as possible. Make it? Thank you. Thank you for making it. Alright. In you go, Mario. Thank you. And so from that we want to roll down. And then jump over here into the abyss. That's where I wanted to go. Okay, my shadow was clearly on that platform. There we go. And we're going into the underground. Thankfully, Snow Kingdom is also a very short kingdom. But it does have a couple of rooms that are deadly, so you need to be careful. Okay. Gonna run to the left and talk to our snow dude here. Nice free moon for 100 coins. Or should I say, a complimentary moon when you invest. Uh-oh. Accidentally held down left instead of just left. Now I try to minimize rolling through this section because all of these slopes on the left and right actually move me around when I'm rolling around as a ball. Damn it, where is it? Hello? Alright, I'll keep running. There you are. Thank you. Okay, so I throw in the direction of where I want to face, snap the camera behind Mario, and hope for the best. Okay. Don't overshoot. Good stuff. No! So close. Okay, we have a sticky spiny, and my controls are bugged out on me as well, so that's handy. Why don't you just blow him away? Thanks, Cappy, I will. Alright, there we go. Yo, Henpaku, that's exactly what we're doing here. Welcome to the marathon. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, when a spiny gets stuck directly in the center like that, it's really hard to get rid of it. Because, like, the only thing you can do, really, is, like, jump out, smack him with your hat, you know, like, roll it up like a newspaper and just say no. But that takes just as long, so you may as well keep blowing. Okay, Goomba survives. Goombas have really good traction on ice. Okay. Which is great, but also kind of scary. So I run down and face left and snap the camera behind Mario while he's sliding. That way we get a nice camera. Whoa. That was supposed to be a long jump. Okay. Yeah, we get a nice camera angle for the next part. Now we just have one more thing to do in this kingdom, which is go into the top left door. So once again, it's one of those kingdoms where we don't really see the conclusion to anything. And that's great, because the fewer cutscenes we have, the better. There we go. Yeah, thankfully that slope doesn't actually bonk you. It's one of the few forgiving things in this game. Where's my hat? Thank you. Alright, we're out of here. Oops, that's right. It's just to the left. So, from here, we're heading from the Snow Kingdom into the Seaside Kingdom. And visually, this is one of my favorite places to go. Gameplay-wise, it's kind of okay, but it has the annoying cheap mechanics. But, I don't know, I like it. It looks nice, it sounds nice. It's a place that I would kind of like to explore as its own game. But yeah. Alright, so cutscene number 1. Cutscene number 2. Okay, we just learned about ground pound jumping, everybody. So now we can incorporate that into the run. There should be a Cappy advice % where you can't use the tech until he tells you about it. Okay, and then one more. Okay, so we've got to roll over to these dudes. And we're going to zoom around, get a bit of height. Good stuff. It's a fun workout for sure. Okay, so then we're going to zoom back around here. I hit the wall, dang. Drop right in front of the pipe. And then we're going to be going to the bottom right hand side. Normally in this area, your controller would vibrate to tell you where the moon is. But my dance pads don't vibrate. And I can't lift them up to shake them either before anyone asks. So, we just have to remember where everything is. Mario, roll. Thank you. Okay. I was supposed to bounce off the hat, but I let go of it too soon. Oops, don't throw hat. Okay. Okay, so we get a nice, affordable moon. And now it's time for music notes. Okay, so I get a nice camera angle change there from the way Mario was facing. Thank you, giant hitboxes. Don't hit me. Thank you. Whenever you take damage in Mario Odyssey, a small cutscene plays after collecting a moon that heals you. And it kind of sucks because, you know, it means every moon you collect takes an extra second. And there's 124 moons in this. Spin, spin, spin. Come on, fish. Thank you, fish. I love that. Shake the controller to attack. Or try to rotate an analog stick with your feet. Ugh. So hard, dude. Alright, so we go in here to get some coins. I think I'm absolutely set on coins now, though. Because I think there's only one more slot that I need to do. And one more shop that I need to go to. Okay, go up just slightly. Because I don't want to get hit by these dudes. There we go. Swim up to Dory. Thanks, Scully, man. I appreciate that. And then we swim down. If I was low of coins, I could have swum up first, but we don't need to, so that's great. And now we head into the Luncheon Kingdom. Okay, so I mentioned that there's only 124 moons that we have to collect. And we're already at 95, so this run is pretty much almost over. It's got maybe about 30 to 35 more minutes to go. So let's try to make those minutes count. Cutscene number 1. Cutscene number 2. Cappy, what have you got for us? What are we learning, buddy? Long jump. Alright, we can now use long jumps in the run. Cutscene number 3. And cutscene number 4. And finally cutscene number 5. Yeah, so the Luncheon Kingdom... Whoa, okay. The Luncheon Kingdom is food themed. And so you're going to see a lot of sugar, salt, and just generally nice looking tasty things. Okay, so once again we're fighting Spewit, which just likes to vomit everywhere. So it's only suitable that he's in the food kingdom. So once again we throw a hat at him, jump on his hat, throw our hat at him, jump on his head. Your salt's ready for the island? Hell yeah, let's get it. Okay. So from here... Oh yeah, that's right. Every time you get one of these moons, like I said, it'll play an extra cutscene that you have to skip. Unfortunately, this moon is mandatory. Using Cappy to aim. Then I'm going to run down, ground pound, and then throw back upwards. So I can get up here. Do a quick change to change my camera angle. It's really trying to push me off the left here, but... Damn. Okay, that sucks. I needed to get on that pillar. So, let's change the camera. Okay, good, I made it. Let's change the camera again. Good, no bonks, we like that. And so now it's time for 5 slots. How tricky. Oh, okay. Now, unfortunately, when you mess up like that, the slots desync unless you reload the room. So it's faster to reload the room than to try and get them all. There we go. Okay. We can capture these forks in the wall to catapult ourselves. Ground pound, throw our hat downward, and hopefully it hits a box. No, go back a bit. There it goes. Using my falling time to change the camera angle to something more favorable. Oops. And I'm pretty sure that's all the coins I need. So from here on out, coins don't matter. Oops. Now we have to pick up one of these turnips, the one in the middle. Thank you. Throw it in there. Okay, we made it up. Now everybody, can I get you to drop your PJ salts in chat because we are going over to Salt Island. And one of the things I like to do in my runs is dump all of my salt here so that I'm not annoyed at the rest of the game. Which is actually quite fun because the next part of the game is quite annoying. So now we're going to be entering Fork Flickin', which is this little bonus area over here. Where it's completely catapult based, and it's actually very easy. It's very easy to do, but very easy to mess up. So I'm going to do my best not to, but I can't make promises. Hold left, flick right, hold down, flick up, you get it. Alright, now let's not mess up this jump, shall we? Alright, I'm just gonna do the backup flick. There we go. I wasn't confident in that jump. No, Mario, get... Now this part's kind of annoying. It's really hard to tell how high up these things are and how high up I am. And my Dancepad setup does not allow for a lot of control. There we go. all I do from here is hold left and long jump, keep rolling, long jump again, keep holding left. He's going to jump forward. Now throwing these pans are RNG, so all I'm trying to get him to do is hit that lever in the middle there. And Mario decided to backflip instead of long jump, so now we get to see that. Thank you, Mario. So we have another cutscene that we have to skip. Thanks, boys. Yeah, if you like this sort of content, this is pretty much exclusively what I do. Okay, so we want to grab him. Damn it. Try again. Yep. Can I explain the controls? Sure. So normally on my stream I have a controlled setup that you can see. So for this, the blue arrows are my directionals, so they control the analog stick. Then obviously because the camera angle is a little weird, I'll try my best to explain, but basically this down arrow, the down red arrow is jump, which is what I'm pressing right now. I have to skip that. The one to the left of that is Z, which is basically your ground pound / cancel your capture. Just give me a sec. This one here is throw hat. And then this one here is also jump, but it cancels out of options. Yeah. So I've got 2 jump buttons, a crouch button, and a hat button. And then on the front of the machine, which are the buttons that you can't see, it's my start, well, my plus and minus button, and my camera controls. So I very rarely use those, except for when I need to advance cutscenes. So the majority of the game is Dancepads, but I don't have enough buttons down here to actually get through all of it. But either way, every time I have to step off the Dancepads to press those buttons, it completely stops my ability to play the game, so we gotta take what we can. So right now I'm mashing A to advance the text. I mean, I should be holding A and mashing B, which is what I do here. So when you hold A, the text goes super quick. But the reason why I don't use it very often is because it also cancels out of menus if I do it like that. Thanks, Dilly. Okay, so now we're in the Ruined Kingdom. The Kingdom of Wasted Potential. Oh my god, stop rolling on everything. Oh, Jesco, we're trying to get to 694.20 now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go and ground pound on here to make a heart appear. And I'm going to ground pound here to make another heart appear. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until he smacks his face into the floor and I'm going to jump on him. I'll take a bit of damage, but then I'm already up here when he stops being electrified, so we have a nice quick boss fight. Okay, so once again, we'll do the same thing, but on the right hand side. And you know what, I'll take this. Stand here and wait for his face to hit the floor. Didn't get high enough, that's fine. Mario, please throw the hat properly. But Dilly, no, I only use Dancepads. That's kind of my thing. I don't think I'd have enough room to do it with anything else. Okay, stop, thank you. That was a bit premature, but I didn't even get up. How good am I at regular DDR? I'm okay. I was a DDR player first, so that's kind of the thing that I'm most used to. But you know, after a while you get bored of a way of playing a game, so you change it up. And that's exactly why I'm playing games with the Dancepads now. And then I got bored of that, so now we're doing it as a speedrun. Alright, so that was a pretty, you know, it's a repetitive boss fight, but I didn't lose any time, so I can't complain. That's about as well as you'd hope those fights to go. I think I hold down left and throw left. Or is it hold left and throw down left? Hold left and throw... Oh, just left and left. Okay. So yeah, that whole kingdom just for that fight. I actually use my hands a lot, as you're seeing right now, but I try not to say that I play games with feet. I try to say that I play games with the Dancepads. Obviously, that's still kind of stretching the truth a bit because it's using the whole cab, but it's just for simplicity's sake. Alright, here we go. Chappy. Yeah, I play using DDR. That's pretty much it. Dang, Jessica. Wow! Okay, I'm gonna try and do the swag jump here. Nope, messed it up. Alright. Wow, he got me! So the capture of this area is Pokio, which is that little round bird. We're going to be seeing him quite a lot because we use him for the boss fight. But using him for the whole boss fight is very slow, so we don't want to do that. Okay. Ground pound the thwomp. The womp, I should say. Okay. And we have to skip another cutscene because we got one of those special moons. Okay. Jump dive, jump dive, jump dive. 2, 3. Man, I always miss that checkpoint. Oh my god, Mario, please. Okay, okay, camera. Okay, we dodged everything. Amazing. Okay, got both of them. Got both of them. Got the bird too. We're good. We're golden. No! Okay. And then finally, I just have to go up here. Cool, got it. Except my camera's a bit janky right now, so hopefully it fixes itself. Thank you, kind of. Okay. So we're entering the boss rush section of the run. We're pretty much at the end now. We just have to fight... We have to fight 2 Broodals, which are the little rabbit enemies that I never even spoke about, because who cares, honestly. And then after that, we have to fight their Megazord. So that should be fun. How do you remember all the things? I've got notes in front of me. Especially when you're nervous for a marathon run, the easiest way is just to have notes. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we stand still. When she throws, run to the right and throw up. And if you're lucky, it hits her. I'm running right too soon, though. Yeah. Hit. There you go. Alright, so a bit of a slow cycle. That usually doesn't happen, but... You can cancel that attack if you just hit the bomb at her. So once again, stand still. Wait a bit. There we go. Being able to understand exactly why you're doing something wrong helps you a lot more than remembering what to do. So I was holding right too soon beforehand. Wasn't holding right enough. There we go. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean the exact opposite of that. You think so, Magnanim? What makes you think that? Are you familiar with the rabbit on the moon tails, or no? Because I'm pretty sure that's where it all comes from. Okay. Missed the quick cycle. He's going up there. Okay. Hit him twice. Jump on him as he's spinning. Land on him again as he goes into his hat. Jump on him as he's spinning. Okay, we're good. Okay, so that's the first part of the boss stuff. Yeah, I'm not fully familiar with like the tails themselves, but the whole thing about it is that there's like a crater in the moon that kind of takes on the... Not a crater, but like a sequence of craters that kind of takes on the shape of a rabbit. And so, you know, tails kind of spawn from that. Alright, we missed the checkpoint. That's bad news bears, but I'm not going back for it. Yo, Ilion, welcome to the marathon, and thank you for the raid. Ow! Welcome, everybody. I'm the current runner, PeekingBoo, and I'm ruining everything. You know what? I'm going back for the checkpoint. Give me this. Let's do it again. I got super distracted. Yeah, it's sort of like a folklore thing. Oh my god, twice? Wow, dude. So what I'm trying to do is throw my hat and then land on it so I can get up here, right? But the thing that was stopping me is that the camera was rotating too much after I had picked my directions. Okay, I'm gonna get this one too for safety because... Wow. Because my hat game has not been on point today. Now, Pokio has a secondary ability where if you shake the controller, he jumps up higher. But we don't have that, so we just gotta do it the manual way. Oh. And then down left, there we go. And then up. Does he make it? He does. Can I get on here, please? Thank you. Make it. Nice. Okay, I can't complain with that climb. That was a pretty good climb. Okay, now it's time for the boss fight where I've only ever done a one cycle once in my life, and it was a couple of days ago. So if you guys are familiar with the fast fight of this, you'll know what I'm trying to achieve. Damn it. Okay, so we climb up here with Pokio. Start jabbing at this dude. Center the camera behind. Peck back into the top so it takes us up here. Okay. So now we're back up here again, so when it stops moving... Ah! Don't. Oh. Okay, we're on. Getting on this part's the hardest part, so we're good now. And so now what I have to do is get myself to the back here, wait for him to do 5 steps. No! Oh, hold on. No, I fell off. No! Oh, I could have saved it too. Bird friend. Alright, come here. That was a good fight up until the very last bit, but even then I didn't lose a lot of time. Like, that's a really hard thing to do, because it all depends on your camera angle and how you fly off the mech. Okay. And so now we're approaching the very last split. We're going to be going to the Moon Kingdom, and we're going to be finishing this game off, but we've still got about 8 minutes left of the run, so strap yourselves in. Here we go. We're going to be doing the Moon Cave Skip, and probably a variety of other things. Alright, here we go. Alright, final 8 moons. Brings us to 124. Alrighty. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the run. It's been super interesting de-rusting this. Like I said at the start of the run, it's pretty much the first time I've ran this in about 2 years, so I'm having to relearn everything. And so far this is the best run I've had since relearning everything, so personally I'm satisfied with it. But with that being said, I'm still 2 minutes slower than my PB, so there's a lot of work I need to do. Okay. So on the moon you have low gravity. So we take advantage of that by just skipping the majority of the platforming. Okay, we're over. Ah, damn, he stopped. My best time before derusting is 1:29:34. And I'm 2 minutes behind, so we should finish with a 1:31. Alright, here we go, Moon Cave skip. Oops. That's how you do it. Okay, rotate the camera a tiny bit. Here we go. Okay, I was facing too much to the left. The way I have to do this skip is I have to hold up left, and then while holding up left, I have to tap right. But sometimes it doesn't register the up part. Dang it. Come on, let's try again. Stand here. There you go. Alright, we're up. Unless... Okay, we made it. Unless... Okay, we're good. Shoutouts to the camera, by the way. And in true Shrek fashion, I object. Okay. Then I think there's one more cutscene. There we go. Okay, Bowser jumps away. This is what you didn't get to see at the start of the run in the first Bowser fight. But we can just roll right up to him, start wailing on him, jump his tail, punch him again. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a boss fight. Jump. Everyone remember Hot Rope Jump in Mario Party? That game's harder than this. Oh yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. So there's a way to punch him faster. If I had shake mechanics. I'm sure you're seeing the trend with this now. Jump. Ouch. Why would you do that, Bowser? Alright. And first hat, second hat, third hat. Don't grab it. Thank you. Don't jump. I hate you. Gotta dodge that one because it's flaming. Jump once, jump twice, jump 3 times, but Bowser's dirty, so he's gonna give us a 4th. There we go. Skip cutscene 1, long jump toward Bowser and Peach, skip cutscene 2. Jump out of my unconsciousness. Long jump to get some initial top speed. Skip cutscene 3. Okay, and now we're Bowser. Turns out Bowser is too mentally strong to just capture any other time, so we have to wait until he's unconscious. Oh no, I hit the wall. Dang. 1, 2. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, you didn't breathe fire around the corner? That's interesting. "2D skip or riot?" Well, the riot's not my responsibility. You can take care of that yourself. Alright, we're up. Now, in order to breathe fire, I need to shake the Joy-Cons. Or I need to hold Y. So this is one of the few places I get to breathe fire. Just to get that tiny bit of time save. Jam time. Okay, so we're gonna get up on this ledge. Fireball doesn't make it up here, so I can't shoot that. I get one fireball chance there before the camera rotates, but something got in the way of it, so once again we don't get to hit anything. Okay, that's another fireball that misses. Dude, every fireball just missed everything. That's incredible. Okay, and this is just about over. Okay, so time is when they fly away into the distance. So I'll call it out in just a moment. Alright, get ready on time. And time. Yay! We did it! $131. Completely scripted. Okay. Well, there you go. That was Mario Odyssey with Dancepads. And that's pretty much what I do in this channel. So if you liked all of that jazz, go check out PeekingBoo. We've done everything from Mario Odyssey to Celeste to Cuphead to insert hard game here except Dark Souls. And yeah.
Thank you for running.
No worries. Thank you for having me. Have a good marathon.